Ash, not the Pokemon trainer, but the what happens to paper when the movie Shudder. I was not familiar with your game. Damn, guys, I just got done seeing the movie Ash. I'm not seeing a lot of trailers for this. In fact, I see about 2 movies every single week in theaters for these reviews. I saw a trailer for this movie one time, a singular time, when I went to go see Novocaine, I think. And hot damn, that is super unfortunate, guys. Please go see this movie. If you like Alien, if you like Metroid, anything like that, you will adore this movie like I did. It has its faults. There are some issues with the film. However, I gotta slob the knob of this movie real quick. This entire film, there's only about 5 or 6 actors. My boy Aaron Paul, who we just saw in Invincible, who you might know from Breaking Bad fame, gotta be my second favorite performance in this. Obviously, the first goes to the wonderful Eiza Gonzalez. I am terrible with those names. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but she does an incredible job. She's sort of the super badass space female protagonist, which is sort of becoming my favorite gender. Let me start with the plot. So we start off with Eliza's character waking up, and it's just already thrilling. You're already on a thrill ride. You wake up in the middle of this mysterious space shuttle. She has no idea who she is, where she's at, what she's doing. All you know is that she walks into a hallway and there's a guy with a knife in his chest and there's blood everywhere and there's like nothing to remember. She's just kind of walking around and zoning out. She walks outside, turns out we're on an alien planet, and the most acidic trip visuals I have ever seen in my life is just sprawling across the screen. If you've ever seen the movie, I think it's Color Out of Space, Nicolas Cage movie, incredible movie, by the way. That's what I can compare the scenery in this movie to. The colors and everything here, so beautiful, so good, so good. Eventually, Aaron Paul's character comes in, and we have this sort of back and forth between the only 2 surviving members of this space crew. And the whole entire movie is quite literally a what the hell happened sort of a movie. And I can't remember. I know I've seen movies like this where it just kind of lays everything out in front of you and lets you kind of pick up the pieces as you go. I can't think of the specific movie right now, but I love these sort of setups because quite literally you see everything. You see every single dead body, how they died in the first like 10 minutes. And then the entirety of the movie, which I'd say is 2.5 hours long, you're picking up these small little pieces, and each tiny little piece is so intriguing. You're trying to figure it out the entire time that it's displayed in front of you. The twists and reveals for this film are incredible. The technology is fantastic. I'm gonna get into a little bit of a spoiler here. So again, I'm begging you to go see the movie, but if for some reason you want spoilers, here's one. Black Doom from Shadow the Hedgehog is the main villain in this movie. There you go. Or at the very least, when it reveals itself, it looks very much like it. Essentially, Aaron Paul's character has been dead this entire time. We get this massive reveal where we see the entire layout of how every single person died. Everyone was being taken over by this Black Doom alien, just killing them off one by one. And the entire movie ends on a cliffhanger. If you stay till the mid-credit scene, we see that the space station that was supposed to be the way out is completely covered in these vines that the Black Doom creature controls. Just blown away. This is such a short review because honestly, throughout the entire film, and this does get into some negatives, it's very long. This is a very long movie. Not a lot happens. Now, while that is a negative, the length, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a terrible thing, because it gives us enough time in each little segment to really take it all in. Like, we have moments where our main character will wake up and she'll see a bunch of like visions of, sometimes it's just like sort of not necessarily random stuff, but things that are helping her piece her memory together. Like, yeah, you could take out a few of those segments to make the film a little bit shorter. I don't think that that's a good thing though, because I think all of the time that we spend on these little segments just adds to the plot. However, there is one definitive negative that I just cannot defend. And that is, I went with, I took my girlfriend to the theater, and hoo boy, she is not a fan of flashing lights. And guys, holy cow, epilepsy warning for this movie, probably about like 6 or 7 times. They just go ham on the brightness. They're just flicking that shit. Like, you know, that classic Pokemon episode, the Porygon one, where it's like flashing colors. Imagine that, but it's 10 times brighter and 50 times faster. It is insane. Now, there are some points where it does work. Like, there are moments where it goes so bright and then it goes so dark. So things are changing enough to where when it goes dark, you're trying to like look, and my eyes are wide trying to figure out what the hell is going on. What am I looking at? It brightens up. You see it for a split second, then it goes back to black. That is done super well. However, I can't defend the parts where it's just like she's having visions and then it's just like white, blue, pink, white, pink, blue. It's just a little bit too much. So I'm really hoping that maybe there's some sort of an update for when the physical copies come out, you know, just to make it a little bit less harsh, because while I did adore this movie, hoo boy, I got a freaking headache. my head hurts right now, all right? Guys, the score for this movie is an easy 9 out of 10, almost literal perfection. I adore this movie. Like I said, if you like Metroid, Alien franchise, all that stuff, if you like any of that, if you want to see, once again, my new favorite gender, badass female space lady in an action movie, this is incredible. It's one of the best horror thriller movies of the year. Please go see it. Easy 9 out of 10. Guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more every single week, and I shall see you next week.